miner's daughter.
And musicians and their fans paid tribute to the American country music star Loretta Lynn, who's died at the age of 90. The American country music singer and songwriter Loretta Lynn has died. She was 90 years old. She was known as the Queen of Country, her songs rooted in real-life experience and most notably on the autobiographical Coal Miner's Daughter. She had many other hits, of course, Don't Come Home A-Drinkin, Honky Tonk Girl and the feminist anthem The Pill. It's a career that spans 6 decades and she received more awards than any other female country recording artist. Well, Charlie Matos is a presenter at WSM Radio and an announcer at the famous Grand Ole Opry. He joins us now from Nashville. Thanks very much indeed for joining us. I mean, I guess Loretta Lynn, looking at it, she is the archetypal country singer, isn't it? She sang about what she lived.
Oh, absolutely, David. A pleasure to be with you this morning. Yeah, I think it was that honesty in the lyrics that just connected her with so many generations of country music fans, from Coal Miner's Daughter, which you mentioned, to Don't Come Home A-Drinkin, to Fist City. There was a feistiness, there was an honesty in her lyrics and her singing that just made her so relatable to so many people.
Yeah, there are a couple of things that struck me, Charlie. One was how she made her mark. I mean, she was unrelenting in the early days, wasn't she? So pushing herself forward, along with her husband, but as a duo, they were determined to make it.
Yeah, and I think when you're in the process of being a trailblazer, you don't really realize you're being a trailblazer. You're just doing what you need to do to survive. In hindsight, we certainly appreciate that, and I think maybe the best compliment you can give to her is the series of great singer-songwriters who would use her as inspiration too. To this day, I think there are so many young artists who will quote Loretta or use her as inspiration. So that legacy continues. But yeah, it was not easy back in the day, and she paved the path for an awful lot of people.
I mean, she was married quite young, a very tempestuous marriage as well, from what I've been reading. But perhaps that was part of the success, that for the best part of 50 years, she had so much, dare I say it, raw material to draw on.
Oh, and that the beauty of Loretta was she was unapologetically Loretta. You know, she didn't get her fame winning a game show. She wasn't auto-tuned or vocally corrected in the studio. She was exactly who she appeared to be. And I think that's what people loved. I mean, there is something about someone being honest and putting themselves out there. She maybe wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but those who loved her truly loved her for who she was, because there's an honesty there that I think to this day is still very much appreciated.
Yeah, authenticity is hard to beat, isn't it, Charlie? Thank you very much indeed for sharing your recollections, Charlie Matos. Thank you.